Hello, my name is Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going through my February reading wrap up. It's a little late. I'm filming this on March 7th, but we moved and I can film in front of my bookshelf now. And this is at nighttime too. It's not too bad. I don't have like a light source really, other than like there's a light over there. So there's like a little bit of shadowy over here for filming in the evening, but that's not too bad, I feel like, and it'll get better once it's summer and it's bright outside at night because it's still winter here in good old Canada. So let's get started. So first, going through the books I read in February. The first book is The Legend of Beacon Swamp by Jacob Payton. I gave this book 3 stars. I thought it was good. I was enjoying it. I was digging it. And then it just kind of disappointed me at the end. And like, I felt personally that maybe another editor should have been hired because there were spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes in the book. But it's fine. It was still a good book. It was enjoyable. The ending let me down big time. I was like, that's a cop-out. But I still liked the book. I'm pretty sure I got it for free. I think it was like from Amazon, one of the Amazon Stuff Your Kindle days, because I download them and, convert them to EPUB files so that I can use them on my Kobo, although not anymore, I guess. So yeah, that's fun. But yeah, it was a fun read. I enjoyed it, just not enough to give it higher than 3 stars, unfortunately. I would read another book by him, though. The next book is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. 5 stars, quite obviously. We love The Hunger Games in this house. I just been having a Hunger Games kick lately. Very excited for Sunrise on the Reaping to come out. I still haven't actually read Songbird of Snakes, or Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I don't even have it yet, but yeah, I will get it once Sunrise on the Reaping comes out. I think I'll buy them both, because they are 2 books that are excluded from my book buying ban, because I need them, quite frankly. But yeah, 5 stars. We love The Hunger Games. It seems very applicable in today's culture and, with everything going on with our neighbors down south. But yeah, 5 stars. Great read. I love it. Next, I read The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Holton. I hate to say it, but it was 3.5 stars for me. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a cool book. I enjoyed it. It wasn't for me. So, yeah, 3.5 stars, unfortunately. I would read other books by India Holton. I just think I need to choose books that aren't so heavy on, because that's the weird thing. It wasn't even that heavy on the romance. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing. It was a good book, though. I could appreciate. It was a fantastic book, but it wasn't my vibe. So 3.5 stars it is. The next book was The House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig, and I loved it. Another 5-star read. It was so good. We loved it. It is... Louie? Louie? What are you doing? I loved it. It's like a 12 Dancing Princesses retelling. Phenomenal. I did a journal spread of it. I'll put it right here. I loved it. It was so cool, and it like got really creepy at the end, which I wasn't expecting, but like was very much appreciated. It was awesome. I loved it. I devoured this book. I think I read it in like 3 days. I loved it. And I'm actually reading another Erin Craig book now because I loved it so much. It was so good. Yeah, not much else to say. Oh, I guess I'll go through the journal spread since it's right here. I have it down here in front of me. Okay, let's see. So, I wrote lots of it, how much I loved it. Yeah, I could not put down, yeah, that was the second half. The second half of the book, I literally stayed up till like 1 in the morning finishing it because I couldn't put it down. I was like, I need to know what happens next. So I finished it. And I didn't see a lot of the plot twists in the second half of the book. So like, that was really cool. And I really enjoyed the ending. And there is a sequel, which I will be reading. Very excited to read that. It's not following the character I care about the most, unfortunately, but I'll take it. I will take it. And then I have 2 quotes here that I enjoyed. There was only one louder, he murmured before his lips descended once more. Mine. I'm not a romance guy. I don't read a lot of romance books, but that, I was like, ugh, it was so good. And then, this is another one. Oh, look, the fireworks are starting, he said, his knee pressed into mine as he looked up. I followed his gaze, searching the sky, but it remained dark. Where? I don't see any. And then he kissed me again. Tell me that is not the epitome of romance. That is phenomenal. I love that. That's so cool. I can't get over it. Literally, I dropped my jaw and I woke up Journey to read them that line, I think. Or maybe, I think they were like doing something else. I don't know. But when I read that, immediately ran to Journey and was like, you need to hear this. This is, I would drop dead if someone said that, or if someone did that to me, you know, being like, oh, like the fireworks start, and then they kiss you. I'd be dead. Yeah, I really loved this book. It was great. Loved it. The final book is a book I've been working on for like 3 years, 4 years. I think more than that. I think like 7 years. It is You Will Get Through This Night by Daniel Howell. I finally finished it. 4.25 stars for me. I really enjoyed it. It was great. I am also very appreciative that he wrote the book with a psychologist, so it's not just some YouTuber giving some random ass information that you don't know if it's true or not. It was written with a psychologist, so, you know, it's fact-checked. I really appreciated that. You know, it is a lot of the kind of same advice you get like exercising, but you know, with just Dan's humor and his quippiness and asides from him, which pushed it up to 4.25. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd ever read it again. We'll see. I'll keep it because like it's Daniel Howell. You know, I enjoy Dan and Phil quite a bit, but yeah, it was a good book. Okay, now we're on to my March TBR. I have a lot on here. I am very well aware I will not finish all these, especially considering we're a week into March and I've only read 2 days this month. Because I do keep track of the days I read. But we were moving, so I have an excuse, at least. Okay, so the first book is East of Eden by John Steinbeck, I think. Yeah, this is for a book club I'm in. I'm going through my book club books first. I think it's the Intimidating Classics on Fable. I'm not 100% sure on if it's that club or not. But yeah, it sounded interesting to me. I was like, that sounds cool. So it's on hold at the library. It is in transit to my preferred branch. So I'm excited about that. The next book is actually a book that is carryover. It is His and Hers by Alice Feeney. It is actually the book for book club at my work. So I'm very thankful that book club got pushed back because it was supposed to be this week and I did not finish it. But now I have an extra 2 weeks to finish a book. So I'm very happy about that. I'm about halfway through it, so I'll definitely finish that by the end of the month. But the next book is one I know I'm not going to finish. It's The Count of Monte Cristo. I've been really enjoying it, but it's a chunky book. It's like 117 chapters, and I'm on like chapter 6, I think. On my Kobo, it's over 2,000 pages. So I'm not finishing it this month with the other books I want to read, but it will stay on kind of my list of books I'm reading. Because I'm enjoying it. It's really good. And on the Kobo, you can actually get it for free. Although the line spacing is really fucked up on that copy, so like, if you're okay with reading on your phone, read it on your phone through the Fable app, or get it from the Internet Archive and read it on your computer. Like, it's fucked up. There are like editions that are like 99 cents, but I'm like, I'm not paying for that when I could get it for free. But yeah, so that's been pissing me off a bit. But you know, that's just because I don't want to spend the money on it. The next book is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, I think. So this has been on my shelf for a while. I've been wanting to read it, and one of the book clubs I'm in is reading it this month. So I'm really excited to read it. You know, I feel a connection to the book because Anne from Anne of Green Gables loves the book, so I'm like, I connected so badly with Anne from Anne of Green Gables. I'm gonna love this book. Because also, fun fact, in Canada, we have American Girl dolls that are Canadian. They're called Maple Leah dolls. They're great. So when I was a kid, I wanted one really desperately. So my parents were like, you save your money, you can get one. So I got myself one. I chose the redhead because I wanted to also pretend she was Anne for Anne of Green Gables. Yeah, this was her. Isn't she cute? She was great. I loved that doll. My grandpa made her a little bed. Actually, fun fact, I was in the Maple Leah catalog magazine because you could send in your photo for a chance to be in the magazine and get like a gift card to Maple Leah. So I did that and I got in and I got a $50 gift card, so I got to buy my doll some new clothes for free. I was very chuffed about this. I don't think I have copies of that photo anymore, but I was so happy because they also sent me like 15 copies of the magazine so I could give them to my family and friends. So that's really funny. But yeah, if you have kids and you want to get them American Girl dolls but you don't want to support an American brand, go for Maple Leah because they are very big on Canadian culture. That's a whole aside. I love Maple Leah. I still go on their website and like, you know, be like, ah, look at all this cool shit they're doing. And they have a lot more dolls now than they used to. When I bought mine, there was only 4 dolls. There was 4 options. There was the one from New Brunswick. There was the one from Manitoba. There was one from Vancouver. And there was one other. I want to say Northwest Territories, but that might have been later. I don't know. I don't remember. But I also really loved the Manitoba doll because she was a horse girl and I was a horse girl. Wow, big aside on Maple Leah dolls. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Anyways, the next book is for my book club that I run on Fable if you want to join it. And we are reading Hook, Dead to Rights. I cannot remember the author, but I'm putting the cover on the screen so it'll have the author on it. Yeah, so this was a book I got on my e-reader. So this is a book I think I got for free on my Kobo. Like, I think it's free in the Kobo store. Can't remember 100% because if you're curious about how I pick these books, I have a TBR jar, and what I do is every month I shake it up, I take it to Journey and I say pick 4 books, and then I put it in the poll, and if no one votes in the poll, which no one does because no one's part of the club, it's just me, but I don't mind, it keeps me accountable. Then I just choose whichever book I feel the most connected to at that moment. This month, actually, ooh, this one came unfolded. One of the choices was the Housekeeper and the Professor, which I didn't choose because I hadn't unpacked my books yet. They're unpacked now, so I'm a little bit sad, but I'll get to reread it at some point, so it'll be fine. But yeah. And the last book club book is Gilded by Marissa Meyer, I think. This is, again, for book club I'm in. I'm excited to read it. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to, because it was, for this book club, it came down to this one and House of Salt and Sorrows were like competing against each other because like it tied in the initial poll. So then it ended up being House of Salt and Sorrows. So for March, just did Gilded because it, you know, it was second place. I wasn't sure if I was gonna read it. Like I was like, if it wins, I'm not gonna read it. That's why I said in February. But now I kind of reread the description and I'm like, ooh, that looks cool. I'm gonna read it. So I'm reading it. It is also in transit to my preferred library location right now. So I'm hoping I'll get to go pick up some books this weekend. I love going to the library to get my books. I'm also trying a new library branch since we moved. So I'm gonna try the branch that's closest to this place. Okay, now on to my personal books that I'd like to read. First, some books that I'm currently reading that I haven't finished, so carrying over. 13th Child by Erin A. Craig. I'm gonna finish that tonight. I have like less than 100 pages. I'm gonna finish it tonight. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I'm loving me some Erin Craig books. Really great. I'm really enjoying it. It was a little bit slow to start, but it's juicy. It's a juicy book. I'm enjoying it. the other book is Little Woman. Still making my way through that. I don't want to DNF it because I do feel like I have to finish it, you know? But I've always just found Little Woman to be a hard book to read, and I can't explain it because I've read it twice before, and every time I just found it hard to get through. But I enjoy it. That's the thing, I enjoy it, but it's just hard to get through. So, you know, that's just my opinion. The next book is My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. Yeah, I have wanted to read that book for many, many years. So I'm excited to read it. I found it at the thrift store last summer, I think. So I was very, very excited to take it home. Although I did just find out that, oh, what was it? She had some crazy conspiracy theory. I can't remember what it was, but I saw a video of someone reacting to her, and she was like saying some crazy conspiracy theory. I need to find this, 1 second. Okay, I found it. She doesn't think Shakespeare wrote his plays. I thought, okay, I misunderstood the first time. I thought she thought Shakespeare wasn't real. I was like, girl, what? But she doesn't think Shakespeare wrote his plays, his own plays, which is like a wild conspiracy theory that I've heard many times. Like, I was planning on doing a minor in English literature, so I was in a Shakespeare class. Well, it wasn't just fiction, it was plays. It was like a play class, and you know, my teacher mentioned it. I was like, girl, what? It was a first year class, so we didn't get into it, but like, I knew that was a conspiracy theory. I didn't realize she believed it, so that was weird. But I still love her. Is that toxic to say? I still love her. She's hilarious. And I have read some of her other books, and I really enjoy her writing. I really enjoy her books. Yeah, so that is my March TBR. Now, I am going to show you, so here's the thing. This notebook does not live beside my bed. So I had to come up with a new system to kind of keep track of where I'm at with books. So basically I just kind of made like little boxes, and I like fill them in as I finish the chapter. Rather than highlighting a box every night I read it, because then I can just like update the chapters like at the end of the week or something. And I feel like this worked a lot better. I like it. It does take up a little bit more space, but I don't mind about that part. So I'll scooch over. Here is my February spread. Yeah, so that's how it's looking right now. And then if we flip over, we can see my March. So the books are carryover books, but yeah, I am enjoying this setup a lot more, I think. I don't know, I like the vibe of it. I think it's helpful just because I don't keep this notebook beside my bed. So yeah, that's that. Also, look at my bookshelves. Yeah, that's all I've got for the reading, but I'm very excited about my bookshelves because I got rid of some books. If you didn't see my book packing vlog, I got rid of some books. But yeah, so I've got my bookshelf all set up again now. I rearranged some stuff, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And over here, we've got like, I have some books here, but then in this shelf, there's some Journey stuffed animals, and these two are just little storage bins. And like, yeah, so I'm happy because as I finish books from this shelf, they will get to move over here to this shelf as they fit. They're not all gonna fit, I can feel it. But then that frees up more space here for more books or for other storage solutions, because you know, you could always use more storage, I think. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider liking and subscribing. I make book and craft videos mostly, along with some lifestyle sprinkled in. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and you will join me for whatever videos I make next. I'm planning on doing an apartment tour once it is clean, because it is still a mess. I kind of cleaned this area. If I turn the camera slightly that way, you will see a bunch of moving boxes that are like empty, but like they're stressing me out. So once the place is clean, I will do a tour I'm planning on doing some videos on the library because I love the library. Yoey! I've also got some knitting vlogs coming up and just knitting update videos. I want to do more knitting videos, but I find they're harder to come up with ideas for than like books and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I hope you stick around. Bye!